Guys, I don't know why I'm doing this video, because you're basically going to roast my arse. I mean, you really are. But I don't mind taking the piss out myself. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. I've got no problem with you guys taking the piss out of me. Life's too short, and I am pretty happy-go-lucky. So let's get on to this particular video and what I'm going to show you guys. Now, obviously my last video was about me just basically being an idiot and just blowing a load of cash and on pre-orders and all that stuff, and the previous video to that was about VR and the fact that I'd got hold of a development kit 2 of the Oculus Rift, and I'd also tried the current retail version of the Oculus Rift, the CV1, and there wasn't a massive amount of difference between the two, and my thoughts on the VR thing. Obviously since those videos I have slept, and I do make a lot of decisions quite regularly that don't really make much sense, but you know, that's life in my world. Now I'll sort of set the scene a bit, so I'll sort of sugar the pill slightly. My iPhone 7 Plus that I'd previously alluded to that I'd ordered was supposed to be delivered today. The actual iPhone 7 itself came out last Friday, was it? It was released last Friday, and for whatever reason I didn't manage to get in on the initial batch, so I had to wait for the second batch to come through, which was going to be made available this Friday, today. It appears that Apple has got a bit of an issue with production, and Vodafone, who I am with as my network provider, have been sending me emails all week to say, basically, in a polite way, you're not going to get it this Friday, and they're sort of stated at the moment that it could be another 10 days. I reckon it could be longer than that, but anyway. So I was a bit peeved, to be honest. So I was looking forward to that, looking forward to getting the iPhone 7 Plus. And because of that, and I knew that I wasn't going to get it this Friday, of course my brain started to wander on other things about, trying to fill that void of not getting something new today. And yeah, I sort of made a bit of a radical decision. Partway through the week, I was also doing a bit of investigation, or further investigation, over the PlayStation VR headset, and again, I'd previously said to you guys that I had put in a pre-order for the PlayStation VR. That actually happened several months ago, to be fair, and also more recently I pre-ordered the PlayStation 4 Pro, which is still on pre-order, and I'm genuinely looking forward to getting that. And I was also starting to look forward to getting the PlayStation VR, because it was still on pre-order, even though I had a slightly different view after experiencing the Oculus Rift setup. But I thought, oh, sorry, I'll just keep that on pre-order. Well, this week, you may or may not be aware, but the Oculus Rift was actually released officially in the UK as the consumer version, so not on the pre-order off the back of the Kickstarter. So this is the general release, happened this week, happened on the 20th, and yeah, I've gone really weak. I have a Oculus Rift. I bought it yesterday, I picked it up I actually talked myself into it. And part of it was to do with the fact I wasn't getting the iPhone this week. How stupid and crazy is that? But I'm a stupid and crazy person. So I've tried to keep up to that image that I tried to portray, that I'm an absolute head case, and yes, I think I am. No brains whatsoever. If money could buy brains, I'd be highly, highly intelligent. Fortunately, it can't, so I'm just amazingly stupid. Yeah, so I've bought the Oculus Rift, guys. I've gone and done what I said I wasn't going to do. The reasoning behind this, or one of the reasons, look, I can't justify this. I mean, I really can't justify this. So this is like man maths. You know, the world famous and absolute proven man maths. I do feel that having it on a PC platform, whatever I buy around VR, is going to be better. The actual PC itself can be more powerful. Mine certainly is. It's a pretty high spec PC, it's a gaming rig, and also I've got the expandability on the PC ecosystem to upgrade graphics card and all that good stuff. And whilst the display on the PlayStation VR is of a different type of display than what's in the Oculus and the Vive, and it's supposed to be better in some ways, it is not of a higher resolution or even equal resolution to the Oculus Rift, and obviously with the PC I've got more scope there to turn settings up and turn on more graphical effects and so forth, blah 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 blah. So so from that perspective, I just thought, look, if I'm going to get into VR, I've invested all the cash into the PC side of it, so I may as well make advantage and most benefit of that, rather than pinning my hopes on the PlayStation VR, which in theory won't be as good of a graphical experience as the PC offering, both on the headsets and also what the PC can do. So that was my thought process behind that, and I've clearly wasted my cash. I mean, you know, I'm just going to say that, guys. There's no point at sugaring that pill whatsoever. I've just blown cash needlessly. But I haven't tried this yet on my PC. It will be interesting, actually, to literally do back-to-backs on this, because I've still got the development kit 2 here. What I didn't do before is I was using the development kit 2 at home at my house, and then trying the CV1 at my mate's house. So I wasn't doing a specific back-to-back, so I will do a back-to-back, and I may do a video on that just to explain actually what the differences are by doing a back-to-back. But in general terms, it's not going to be a massive improvement over the development kit 2. In my opinion, as I said in the previous video, but it will be more objective if I'm able to do back-to-back. So, but it is, you know, again, guys, you know, this is a lot of cash. I mean, these aren't cheap at the end of the day. These are more dearer than the PlayStation offering. And weirdly enough, I've still got the PSVR in pre-order. I haven't, as of yet, cancelled that pre-order. Now, in my thought process yesterday, I thought, right, I'll cancel the PlayStation VR. You know, it makes, I mean, whilst it makes no sense to buy this, it makes absolutely utterly 0% sense to actually still have the PSVR on order. But I've got a sneaky suspicion I'm going to keep that pre-order. I don't know. I really don't know. And when I say that, I am not going to go online and show it online of me cancelling that pre-order, because I don't want to. And for some reason, I don't want to cancel that pre-order. I still want to keep it, but it's another. It's about another £390 for that, because you got to buy the PlayStation camera with it as well, which is on top. It doesn't come with the VR headset, so again, it's another getting on for 400 quid on top of this. You're talking nearly £1,000 then, which is quite a lot, especially when I got a PlayStation 4 Pro on pre-order, and I'm certainly not going to cancel that pre-order. I mean, that is staying, together with all the games that I've pre-ordered on the run to Christmas. But so what a muppet, what a muppet. But anyway, I just thought I'd let you guys know. Please, please, please roast me, guys, roast me. Catch you later.